Hello, I'm Haley, my partner's name is Lily, and we have done a skit with bits and pieces of our interview with Officer Lieberman about seatbelt and child seat safety. Please enjoy.
Cooler, backpack, map.
Check, check, and check. We're all ready to go.
Okay. Wait, what about your seatbelt?
What do you mean? I don't need it.
What do you mean you don't need it? You need to put it on.
No, I don't. I'm not in the front row, so I don't need it.
Seatbelts are there to protect you. Little Jimmy's in his car seat because it protects him. And Albert's in the same row as you, and he's wearing his seatbelt.
You should always wear a seatbelt anywhere in your vehicle, and the reason is, if it's involved in a crash, you have to consider what's going to happen to those persons, those bodies that are in the back seat. They can actually cause significant injury or death even to persons in the front, depending on the severity of the crash. So everybody should be seatbelted.
Going down the street to pick up the last thing in the convenience store. Caffeine!
It's down the street and 2 turns. Accidents happen. Seatbelt or get out of my car.
Alright, if you're making such a big deal about it, I'll put my seatbelt on.
Most crashes happen within 3 miles of your home. That's where you tend to drive the most, home base. So short distances, again, that wouldn't apply because you never know when something's going to happen.
Are you serious?
I'm just getting something I dropped.
Even little Jimmy knows not to take his seatbelt off.
I'm just getting something I dropped. Plus, little Jimmy is, strapped in. I would feel so cramped.
Little Jimmy is safe. You, on the other hand, are not. Can't you just pick it up when we get to the convenience store?
But it's such a long way. It would be better for me if I just do it right now.
Just
Where are the
buckle it,
lights?
please.
Fine.
Even sitting at a traffic light, many of the crashes that I work are just that. People get rear-ended, people lose control of other vehicles outside of your control, and that seatbelt isn't even going to help you in that scenario. So minimized at best.
I still don't get it. Why do I have to wear a seatbelt in the car when I don't have to wear a seatbelt on a bus?
Ask someone else. I think it might have to deal with the fact that it's a bus.
Weight. Heavier things absorb more energy. School bus is significantly larger than our average passenger vehicles.
Most school buses don't have seatbelts included, but some do have them. Why do they have them if they're not required?
Newer technology. Safety is always better.
You better still have your seatbelt on. There's no way I'm getting fined.
Fined? Are you serious? The reason why you wanted me to wear a seatbelt so you don't get fined?
Maybe, but I care about safety too. The reason for the fine is so people like you put them on. So can you please put on your seatbelt?
I'm already wearing my seatbelt? But yeah, you have a point. Sure. I do not want to pay a fine for not wearing a seatbelt.
Whenever we make a traffic stop, we have different things we can do. We can do a verbal warning, just talk to you. We can give you a written warning, which just documents where we are, who we stopped, and why. And it can go all the way up to a citation. So it's a valid charge, but they're not written all the time. Sometimes it's better just to educate.
Like, what is the average amount a person is fined for this?
Up to $500 is a Class C in the state of Texas.
This is a backwards facing car seat. With a backwards facing car seat, they have a 3-point harness with one in the chest and the other two come up between the legs to snap them. These secure the child, which is usually a child under 1.
Seats need to be secure. They're not supposed to jiggle. This is so that the child seat doesn't fly out on impact. This is the forward-facing child seat. The forward-facing child seat is for kids over the age of 1 but cannot yet sit in a booster seat. Make sure you read carefully in the manual that comes with your child seat because not all seats are made the same.
When a child has maxed out the limits in their car seat, but can still not sit comfortably in a regular seat, with a seatbelt coming across on their neck, or the lap portion cutting into their stomach, then it's usually recommended to get a booster seat. The booster seat will help boost them up so that they can sit comfortably, with going over their shoulder and across their lap.
The links to the websites recommended by Officer Lieberman, as well as the link to the full interview, are in the description below.
Thank you for watching our video on seatbelt and car seat safety.